Hello, everybody. Super good morning to everyone. How's everybody doing? Kevin Chan here, bringing you another live session to talk about the excursion, right? So now we are talking about working the dragon. So it's gonna be the part whereby we talk about how can you launch yourself to success, right? So there's a lot of things to learn in an excursion itself. So of course, this one is gonna be a specifically curated excursion to help you with the goal setting and also the goal execution, right? So today I'm going to show you some of the gifts that I'm going to give to the participant, right? So these are something that other people won't be giving you, right? So very special stuff, right? So hello Pekboy, hello PJ, how are you doing? Good morning, right? So welcome to today's session. We'll talk a little bit about feng shui and of course to update a little bit about the excursion itself. Right, so come, let me shrink myself down to the smaller version, right? So as usual, getting in touch with me is always going to be Telegram. So you got any question about the excursion that you want to ask, right? So for those of you I've already confirmed and get in touch with you, right? So you guys will be thrown into a group soon. Not right now yet, right? So and then I will update you with some of the information that you require to be updated with, right? So and of course so if you just want to read some newsletter, right? So please do go for the monthly newsletter in Substack, and also get some support from the community. Join the community channel itself, lah. Right, so come, let's take a look at it, right? So do you guys know that very recently Mr. Buffett just announced that end of this year he'll be stepping down from the chairman, right? So the CEO position on the Berkshire, right? So he's been there like for forever, right? So the entire session he shared a lot of things about his life journey in doing this, right? So you guys know, right? 13 years old he started with his investment journey and everything. So there were two very important things that he shared, right? So for his success, so a lot of people want to know his success. He's one of the richest fella, bloody richest fella in the world. And by the way, his richest, almost 80% of his money was made after 70 years old. That's why he got this famous saying that nobody want to be rich slowly. But he was the richest person in the world, right? So now what did he do? Right, there's two things that he shared, right? So he said that he would never be able to achieve his success if he wasn't born at that particular time, which is about 1930 was his born time. If he wasn't born in that particular era, he wouldn't be successful. So he actually attributed a lot of his success through his timing. And number two is saying that if he wasn't born in America, he wouldn't be successful. Right, so now in the entire world, the chances of somebody actually born in America is just 2% only. Right, by statistic, people already did this study already, by random chances, it's only 2%. So for the right timing and also the right place for him to be born is astronomically very difficult. So I'm just telling you that, for you to be successful and you want to be successful just by luck, very, very difficult. And a lot of time also, a lot of people say that, Mr. Buffett here, right? So, he is successful, because of himself. Not necessary. If you really study all the successful person, you would know that their success is always actually is attributed by their parent. Sorry to say, sorry to burst your bubble for those of you, who are not born with rich and powerful parents. It could be a very difficult journey for you to attain success if, let's say, you don't have their backing. Like, for example, Mr. Buffett, that his father is a United States representative, politician, strong and powerful politician. Right? So if you talk about Bill Gates, the mother actually is the chairman of IBM. So you tell me, he make any software, right? IBM would buy it, no problem, right? So if you talk about who even people like Jeff Bezos, right? The father actually threw 200,000 into Amazon business. He got 200,000 backing him. Elon Musk, father owned Admiral Gem Mine. Yeah. right? They are not the rag to riches what we call scenario. If you check their family background, most of them, the family background is pretty good, right? So they got very, very good family background. So here's the thing, you and I cannot choose where we are born. You and I cannot choose who our parents is. Those are already basically done already. So what we can do is to use whatever energy that is forward to help. So you guys know there's actually 3 levels of energy for you to use. One is called your 八字. 八字 is basically the energy that you are born with. So a lot of time I tell people, these are like capital that your parent left with you, right? So just run it like, what we call a business, right? So these are capital money that probably your parent has left with you. So 八字 here, either you have it or you don't have it. Right? Pretty simple, right? So then Feng Shui. Feng Shui is basically the land energy, which is the most abundant energy, by the way, right? So if you compare all these 3 energies, it's basically the energy that's most abundant. And why we go for excursion is actually to understand land energy. Instead of you just stuck in one place, right? So stuck in one place trying to do anything, sometimes you just need to get out of your little area that you're in, go and take a look at other areas so that you understand. And also at the same time, we will be leveraging the energy of the particular area to assist you in terms of launching. So later we will talk a little bit about that. And of course, Qi Men is to know what are the energy that is coming, and so that you will be able to leverage on the coming energy. This is like borrowing money, right? So if you take a look at it from the financial perspective, the 八字 is capital, right? So it's the amount of money that you have, starting money. The Feng Shui is your cash flow, right? The Feng Shui is your cash flow. This is the money that, while you're running your business, you're running, right? So you're running. Then your Qi Men is basically your borrowing, right? So your credit, right? So you're borrowing and your credit. All 3 are important in running a business. Just tell you first, all 3 important. All 3 are important in running your own, right? Qi Men need to repair. Yes, Qi Men need to repair. Direct answer to you, Qi Men need to repair. Yes. The challenging part of it, I don't know the rate, I don't know the payment term. Okay? None of the thing that I've read basically has given a direct answer to what are the rate and the payment term. And you don't even know, if you ask for this, what are the things that you need to give up. But there is going to be a universal exchange. It's just like borrowing money, right? You're borrowing money from bank, you need to pay. Right, so here's the thing, you borrow money, you take the money, you invest into something that give you higher interest. By the time you need to pay, you got money to pay back, no problem. Right? I'm not against using Qi Men. Okay, no problem at all. You want to use, go ahead and use. Right, so that's why, some people with, you want to call higher karmic reserve, they can use Qi Men pretty easily. Right, so, but for those, who doesn't really have a lot of karmic reserve, you use Qi Men. Not to scare you, all right? So now we will have a discussion on this as well, so that you guys have a bit of a fuller understanding of the systems. Nothing wrong with it, Now, to me, it's just that Feng Shui is a little bit more safer and a little bit more free to use, because it's land energy. Everybody can use it, right? So it's just you go and access. It's like setting your shop in area A versus setting your shop in area B. Area A got higher footprint, so your area A, the what we call the cash flow is higher than area B, right? So whereas if you are using Qi Men, means that you put yourself in an area and then you keep on pumping money into the area, just to make the area come up, maybe it will work. All right, so all that now, so we will basically be using a lot of the Feng Shui, and this one shown you a lot of time already. When we talk about Feng Shui, it's really about the setup of the Feng Shui. And this particular trip, we're going to spend a lot of time talking about different setup in terms of the Feng Shui itself. Right? So, how does this particular setup help you in terms of doing the things that you want to do? Right? So we have already shared a few of the process of doing this, like the location that we're going to go that's going to assist you in putting down all your burden preconception. Right? So we're going to do that so that your hands are free. Then after that, we're going to start to take a look at how to create some objective. Later, I will show you how I'm going to assist you in terms of objective creation. Right? So because I have asked a question in the sign up, whereby what is your 3 top objective, for the year of 2026. A lot of you either don't have an objective or in a struggling state to write out an objective. right? So now again, in the olden day, right, like talking about objective, why does the olden day people always choose this four celestial formation? If you study feng shui, you will see this formation. You know, it's like, you know, black tortoise at the back, phoenix at the front, you know, got the dragon and then the tiger. It's basically, it's a strategic place whereby it's very difficult to attack. That's all. You want to be in a town whereby you are left alone so that you can build up the town. So tell me, if you're in a place whereby, you know, 24/7, all 8 direction, people always come and loot and attack you, very difficult to defend. Can your town actually grow or not? You will see that your town cannot grow. So like with this sort of formation, you know, with the river, you know, other than attacking you from frontal, it's very difficult to attack you from the back because there's a huge mountain at the back. You know, marching high amount of soldier, you know, on a huge mountain is a death sentence. Right, left and right also got mountain cover. Again, it's very difficult to march soldier. Right in front also got mountain, very difficult to march soldier. Then, you know, in front also you got river cutting off. So you are quite protected. Right, so hence when you are protected, it's easier for you to basically grow the population, grow the town, you know, have sufficient food and all of this, right? So it's very, very easy for you to do that. So now once you can grow the population, you have a secure food base, then you can, you know, what then only what you can do is that you know, you can go out and attack people. People do all these things because why you want to go out and attack people? Yes, right? So you can go out and attack people, then things that you have collected from attacking people, you go back to your place, then you can defend. Now, or else if you fight, you win also no use. This moment you win, next moment somebody else will come and hit you. That's the world, right? That is basically the world, right? So, you know, you attack someone, someone will come and attack you. Same thing, you know, if you kill a deer, right, you drag the deer back to your cave, right? So old time cave, right? So do you know that, you know, if you don't finish eating the deer, last time there's no such thing as fridges. You guys know that the fridge was only invented like probably 150 years ago, right? Before that, there were no such thing as fridge. So now what happens when you don't have such thing as fridge? If you leave the food, the carcass, whatever meat that is inside your cave, the smell at night, the air at the bottom, you know, at night the air actually doesn't travel up because there's no heat to put the air. So the smell is all dense at the bottom. These are science stuff, probably you don't know, right? So the smell can travel at the bottom very far away. So animal will smell the meat. And what happened to all the animal that smell the meat? They will come to your cave and attack your cave. Right, so that's why in the olden day, right, they say that, you know, so feng shui, you guys know, there's this saying that, you know, oh, open your door, cannot see the food table. This is the reason, no? In front of the cave, you cannot see food, because in front of the cave, if you see food, animal will come and attack. It's all from this sort of stuff that's happening in the olden day. So that's why they say that, you know, cannot see. But today, you know, today you open door, see your dining table got problem. Today don't have problem, right? Because why? Everybody also got food. Right, so now these are things that, you know, we will discuss a little bit during the trip, because I need to let you see. Like for example, right, this one. Got this sort of things to see? Yes, I will bring you and see this. Okay, I'll bring you and basically see this. Pretty majestic. So it's like you, the Lord King, the greatest fella, you know, because, you know, I'll be bringing you to a vantage point. You will see all this small little mountain all gathering in front of you, like your loyal subject. Like you're the king, like this is the loyal subject, right? So this is a very strong testament, right? So this is the part of it, you know, whereby we will do a manifestation to basically make a promise to, you know, it's like making a promise to all the citizens and everybody that we will get our things together and we will get our things done. Right, so this is a very strong formation. So it's like people gathering around and appoint you as the leader. Right, so now you're at the leader, you know, all your small little fella here is looking up to you. You are the person. So it's like them giving energy to you. Right, so you guys got watch. Now I grew up with Dragon Ball. I don't know about you guys. So Dragon Ball, the second series, you know, there was one part whereby Goku was collecting the chi for the spirit ball. Then everybody donated their chi over there. That is the particular part of it. right? Look like pyramid tombs. No lah, right? So I'll go and show you this particular formation. We will see this particular formation in the crypt. Right? So like these are tough stuff like this. You see picture, you know, it's like, God, come and see the real thing. Right? Come and see the real stuff. Then after you see the real stuff already, then you know the difference between picture. Especially, you know, especially if you have picture that look like this. Right? Most of you study Feng Shui one, you know, will be looking at picture that, you know, it was hand-drawn long time ago, look like this, you know, especially those that study classic one, right? They don't have actual things for you to see, you know, even if I give you a picture also, you feel like, you know, because like, you know, this sort of picture, right? Really seriously, you stand left and you stand right, right? The picture changes. Right, so that's why, you know, it's best for you to basically be there to take a look at it, right? So now stuff that I'm going to be sharing, right? So now this every one of the participants is going to get one of these personalized forecast and also guide, right? So this is the entire trip. We will be covering all of this. So it is not a simple sightseeing, right? So yeah, no, if you just want to go and sightseeing, especially tourist spot, right? I would just tell you, you know, please just go and sign up for a tourist sightseeing. So that's basically what I ask people. All right, so very simple. Right, so for me is a study, experiential, and learn about Feng Shui. A lot of it is about that. So of course we will be utilizing the local energy. Right, so now for you to effectively make an what we call objective lah. Right, so first of all, really, you need to really understand the market environment. Right, because why? Warren Buffett also said, if he wasn't born in the 1930s, he wouldn't be successful because the market environment at that point in time assists him in the entire thing. Timing is basically correct. So we will start to understand this thing, right? So now, of course, you know, everybody have heard of this, right? So the Crimson Horse and also Fire Goat, right? Red Goat, right? So Check Ma Hong Yang, right? So this is a very hot topic now. It's a super hot topic. So I will cover this particular topic for all the participants for you to truly understand what is basically happening in this particular period, right? So is it a scary period? Is this not a scary period? You know, I will tell you a little bit about the historical side of it, you know, what basically happened and why it is, right? So if you just take a look at it from an isolated historical period, it is very scary. Because why? The incident that they basically quote are all really very big incident. Right, so you guys doesn't know, right? Just tell you a little bit. The Japanese army empire come in, attack China, all those kind of things happen in this particular timing. Hitler, Stalin, you know, all these kind of, you know, terrible name that come out, you know, it's basically during this Fire Horse and also Fire Goat years. It happened during this particular year, so that's why it's very scary. Right, so it's very, very scary type of information. So we will basically cover this, and of course, you know, wouldn't escape, you know, we will talk about the actual energy of the 2026. Yes, we will be talking about 2026 energy, right? So that you understand the entire market condition for 2026. So this will be built on top of the entire omen of the Check Ma Hong Yang. So you will start to understand how this thing basically linkage. So the important thing right now is that for you to understand this is, of course, for you to plan yourself into it. You can't change this, right? It is really coming. You can't really change this, but you really need to understand what are the sequence of things that is happening, because whatever it is, the sequence is somewhat same one. Okay, so if you can just know how to play within the sequence, then wouldn't be much of a problem. So of course, you know, we will talk about the 2026 Bazi chart, right? So we have a bit of a lengthy analysis because why? Bus trip very long, okay, right? So you're traveling from KL to Penang, Penang come back to KL, you know, just traveling is 4 hours one direction. 4 hour one direction is me driving car. So right now you're taking bus maybe 5 hours, right? So then we will talk about the Feng Shui, you know, the Feng Shui potential of the 2026. Right, so yeah, no, we start talking about 2026 so that you can plan your 2025 toward 2026. So you will be the first to understand this, and what happened here is that plan yourself accordingly. Go back, start to plan your house already. You know, how I'm gonna change, you know, stuff, where I'm gonna move myself to, where are the energy that, you know, I'm gonna be activating, and how the energy that I'm activating is going to be in line with the objective that you are putting. So you're going to specifically put in objective that is can be activated. Right? You're not simply just, doing an objective. Right? So these are all is going to be discussed. Right? So of course, your favorite Qi. I find that a lot of people like to understand Qi energy. So we will talk about the Qi energy for 2026 as well. Right? So again, this one is to help you in terms of looking at how to basically align your self energy. So we talk about 八字, we talk about FengShui, we talk about Qi. Right, so now these are from a general sense. What does it has to do with you? Now, congratulations, I'm also going to be including your 八字 chart inside for 2026. So straight away, already, the entire 八字 chart 2026. What are the things that you need to take a look? And of course, again, favorite every single pillar, your 神煞 change. You guys know that the 神煞 change, right? Every single pillar, right? So every single pillar, the 神煞 changes. What are the things to expect when your 神煞 basically change, when your year actually change, right? So all of this, I will basically be giving you a little bit of a write-up based on your own 八字, right? Based on your own 八字 chart, I will give you a write-up so that you have a general sense of what basically is happening to you. Now, the objective is not for you to go say. Please, don't do that. Right? The objective is for you to know that, hey, this is the window of opportunity that I'm having. Right? So these are stuff that's basically happening right now. So I want to, see how can I further enhance myself into this. Right? So every single one of it has already been done. Right? So now I'm telling you what are your 神煞. You don't have to wait until a long time ago. Right? So you can do that. Right? So then of course also the how is your personal Qi chart is gonna be overlaid to the annual Qi chart to have an expectation of how that augment the way you see the world. Right? How does it augment the way you basically see the world? Right? So just now 八字 is talking about interaction between you and also the overall energy, right? So what is being subjected to you? So this is Qi is happening internally. That is external. 八字 is your engagement with external energy. This is your engagement with your internal energy. How are you thinking about? Right. So now a lot of time is I tell people is that is your when you're driving is basically your car condition. Whether you service your car or not, your tire got air or not, those are all 八字 stuff, right? So then this one is basically the general condition of the driver, right? So now your car can be perfect, your 八字 can be perfect, but internally, if you are subjected to certain amount of pressure that you can't see because it's an internal pressure, then also it's a problem. So we were gonna take a look at it, right? So of course, all of this, I'm just gonna concentrate on the three major area, because frankly I don't really know what is important to you, what is not important to you, what are you actually trying to do, right? So three major area has to be finances, health, and also relationship. We will just talk about these three. So whatever that I'm writing for you is basically on these three areas, right? So then during the part, then we can hello, how are you, Anna? Right? So during this particular part, we can actually have a discussion, because the group is not a very big group. Right? It's not like one of those sessions whereby you got 10,000 people there, you can't even ask a single question. So this one is very simple. You can ask questions during the trips. Then we can have a little bit of a discussion on stuff that is actually matter to you. Right? We don't have to cover stuff that doesn't really matter. Right? So it depends on your level of life, your what we call the journey that you are basically having, right? So you can see that all this basically help you to shape your objective. You got 1 year, right? So you don't know which is basically is important to you at this current moment. Then we take a look at the year and see how the energy is subjected to you, right? So you will see the general economic, how does it, right? So how does it work? The general economic work with you. Then you're gonna take a look at your interaction. Then you're going to be taking a look at your own internal, what we call, way that you take a look at it. And of course, then the final part of it that we're going to use the Feng Shui to help align, readjust everything that we have into the entire area, right? So this report will be given to all the participants. and this is personalized, customized and personalized to the particular person. So which means I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing this. Right? AI cannot do this one. I just tell you first. There's no AI in this world is able to do this sort of stuff right now. Right? So 10 years later, maybe yes. Because why? There's just not enough data for the AI to learn. Right? So one Achilles heel for AI is that it requires a lot of data for it to churn out results. Right? So there are no people right now which is investing hell a lot of money into metaphysics, AI development. Right? It's very expensive. Right, so for you to develop an AI model like the large language model, like LLM, which is what ChatGPT is using, right? You require a lot of investment. It's not really easy, right? So a lot of people think it's very easy. I just throw things into AI give me answer. I played around with enough AI that is on the Chinese metaphysics side. A lot of them give wrong answer. I'll just tell you first, right? Just because I know where they dig the answer out from. Okay, right? So which means the feed in is wrong, the feed out is going to be wrong. It's pretty simple. It's rubbish in, rubbish out at this current moment. Right? So this is going to be written, each and every one of you is going to get one. Interesting, right? So yeah. So for those of you who still want to join me, it's still open, don't worry. Right? So then also, manifestation guide, I'm going to explain to you why certain places certain things. Now this one I confirm no other people in this particular world is going to explain to you. For those of you who have been to other excursion, right, how the fellow is going to tell you, because number one, probably he also doesn't. Number two is that again a typical Chinese fellow, oh no, after he learned already he's going to steal all my thing. Okay, you want to steal because why? All these places is basically open to public. I don't know why they all want to be secretive with places when it's all open to public. You just go lah. The only difference is that you don't know how to identify stuff. I teach you how to identify stuff. Okay, right? So and I also explain to you, why certain achievement timing is being selected and how can you craft proper manifestation. Right? Craft proper manifestation. Now, when we craft proper manifestation, mean that this type of manifestation, just now you said that need to pay back or not. This type of manifestation paying back very minimal amount. Very safe manifestation, right? So there is a way to craft things in a very safe manner, which means that borrow money, there is a safe way to borrow money. Yes, there's the safe way to borrow money, there is a dangerous way of borrowing money, right? So a lot of people use the very dangerous way because why? Not really guided. Now, not to blame anybody, it's just that some people just couldn't be bothered or couldn't care too much, right? Couldn't care too much, they want miracle. Go ahead lah. Then after that, miracle come back to find them. Then, right? So tell them, right? So and for those of you who are super lazy, right? So this one is to understand the formation behind it and how can you craft a good manifestation. For those of you who are lazy, so statement also give it to you. Just read. So of course, I would highly encourage you to craft something that belongs to yourself. These are what we call general manifestation statement. This one doesn't worth any money. Frankly speaking, if you take the what I did is that I actually take the structure from the one that I've created and then I throw into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to write this. That one ChatGPT can do. Right? So you can just take the actual structure that has actually been done. Then you throw into ChatGPT and please write this into a manifestation statement. Then ChatGPT come up with this. It works, right? Because why? I understand. But it need to be written by me, then only I can understand, right? So these are things that I do, right? So these are things that I do with the what we call AI, right? So I will write everything, with all the what we call reason and what is behind it first. Then only I throw into ChatGPT and see what's the answer. If you just generally ask ChatGPT for a manifestation statement, usually it's a piece of mess. Right, usually you will get a piece of mess out of it, right? So these are things that is going to be given to you, right? So it's going to be pretty fun, right? It's going to be pretty fun. So this is it, right? So it's going to be next month, right? So next month we've got about half a month to go, another 2 more weeks, 3 lah. No, if you count this particular week, 3 more weeks. I'll be going to Penang actually today already to finalize all the booking on all the places. Yes, a lot of work there, right? A lot of work that need to be done, you know, a lot of booking, a lot of finalization need to be done, right? So for those of you who want to sign up, right? So just, you know, either you can click on the sign up link, which is in the description, or, you know, you can scan the QR code, right? So it will bring you to the form, and then you fill up the form. Please do either PM, inform me, or whatever it is, right? Because why? I've done the booking already. If you just come in, you don't inform me, I also busy forget. I forget to tell everybody to add you in, right? So just be careful, right? So for those of you who wanted all of this, number one, to basically go and learn real life feng shui, right? Real life feng shui, you want to go and take a look at it, right? So how does this feng shui master actually does the feng shui, right? So number two is basically to take a look at 2026, right? So you want to have a preview on 2026. By the way, this particular report, you're not going to be able to get it anywhere else. Don't come and try and say that, oh, can I buy one from you? Sorry, no. Okay, no time to create one for you. It take too much time. And this one is just exclusive for those that is together inside the journey, right? So we will give them exclusive. Now other people like to give t-shirt, right? T-shirt to me again are not much of a value. At least right now, right? So no, we're gonna be taking a look at, you know, all of this, right, a bit later, right? So this is the entire thing. So of course, you know, food never short of it, right? So go and eat some durian together, right? So it's durian season right now, and I have heard this is a difficult season, so the durian is going to be expensive. Right, so it's a difficult season, as they say, right? So no, it's a difficult season. Every season also they say difficult, but never mind, right? So we'll go and eat a little bit of durian, you know, have a bit of a discussion on life a bit. I'm going to share a lot of information about feng shui that, you know, is probably not very suitable for general consumption, right? So we're going to have a bit of discussion on that, let everybody understand, right? So for those of you who want to come and sign up with me, you know, so it's okay, lazy fair a bit. I've already confirmed everything already. Okay, right? So, you know, send me a bit of a PM, you know, in Telegram or whichever channel that you like, right? So come and join me together. All right, so that's it, guys. See you guys, right? So I won't be doing any more live for tomorrow until at least Saturday. I'll be doing the next one will be on Sunday, right? So I will be back only on Saturday night after confirming all the location. Right, so because, you know, I need to have a bit of a discussion with the people who is handling the groundwork. Okay, right, can do, right? So, you know, yeah, for those who participated, I would be sending you a message to ask you for your time of birth, because without time of birth, I cannot do the achievement portion. The rest of the portion done already, just the achievement portion haven't done. So I'll be sending you, you know, have a time of birth so that, you know, I can craft the rest of the, you know, achievement information, right? So achievement, no time of birth, cannot craft one. All right, that's it, guys. See you all. Bye.